Angela, you always come with an L bottle of wine.
At least
very
one
grateful.
bottle of wine.
Well,
At least
I'd
one.
be disappointed if you came with just one, actually.
Well, I actually bring a variety of wines.
You do.
I look after every taste.
We do. We love a rosé moment.
We love a
don't
rosé.
we just
We love a white
French
wine.
rosé? Has to
French
be French.
rosé.
I think in our family that we'd drink anything as long as it's wet, right?
No, I know. I have thrown bottles of wine down the sink when they
Yeah.
taste
And now
awful.
you have.
Now, in fairness,
Angela.
that's just to prove to myself that I'm not an alcoholic and I don't have a problem.
But can I also just say, let's not forget, you used to drink Blue Nun, was it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Blue Nun was good.
Liefermilch was
Liefermilch,
really good.
yes.
Oh, it was lovely. The Blue
Is it
Nun
is
and
it
Black
my-
Tower. Do you remember Black Tower?
I loved Black
Now,
Tower.
hold on.
And you could get a
Satzenbrau.
litre.
Didn't you used to drink
I drink
Satzenbrau?
yeah, 'cause no sugar in it. But I worked out how to work the sugars with the wine. So I'm all right now.
My
I have
mum
that
used to
dust.
drink beers.
Yes, Satzenbrau
is a beer.
It was
Satzenbrau.
no sugar beer. Very strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very strong, but very hard on the stomach.
Yeah.
Wine is much easier.
I remember you having Satzenbrau as a kid.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
No, I
Never
didn't have it
heard
as
of
a
that.
kid. You were
No,
a kid.
as when I was
When he was a
kid. I don't judge as to when you started in your
That's when you
Satzenbrau.
thought I was an alcoholic. You know the way children go through the stage
Yeah.
of thinking
They're
that
like,
their parents are
something wrong with my
alcoholics.
parents. Something wrong
Yes.
because everyone else's parents drink as much. But I think everyone's parents
Yeah,
did.
well, I actually had an alcoholic. So.
Oh yeah, Paul actually did have an
Sorry, we
alcoholic.
don't talk about that. Oh, was that sensitive, Paul? Sorry
I
about
have
that.
trauma now. You're
Oh,
uncovering
that's
trauma.
okay.
How can I also
PTSD.
just say, get over it, because we're in our family we dive deep into the trauma.
We do. And we dive deep into the wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for the wine,
Oh,
Angie.
cheers,
Much
Angie.
appreciated. Much
Now, this
appreciated.
is a good one. I brought a
It's
good
your
one for you.
macaron
Angela
Louis.
says this every time. She brings a wine and she'll say,
This is the
"No, I
wine she
brought a
paid
good one."
€4
What
for
are you
in
drinking?
France.
The shite at
No,
home
I
yourself?
paid €9 for this in France. That's very
Very
That's
good.
basically that's the equivalent to €60,
Yeah.
is it?
Maybe 45.
45.
But,
It's a good shit.
€9. This
It's
is
a good shit.
stuff.
Well,
Well, this is shite, what we're drinking.
oh,
but
Paul
sure, look,
got shite
What
across
are
the
you
road. It looks like we. Literally looks
not
like
the
we.
best.
It's
Well,
not
I'm glad
ideal.
you didn't give me
No,
that.
I know.
Now, that's where I would prove I'm not an alcoholic. I
You'd
would
get
have thrown
rid
it
of
down
that.
the sink.
Yeah, fair.
Well, I'll gift it
But
to
I
people.
then would have opened the good. No, I then would have opened the good one
Yeah.
and just thrown the other one away.
Yeah, fair. Shall we start the episode?
Let's start this bonus.
Let's do it. Welcome back to this week's Hot Take.
Hot take.
I hate it. It makes me feel sick every time it does it.
I love it. Don't mind him.
We
Thanks,
still
Angie.
have the lovely Angela with us this evening. We've obviously talked about all sorts already this evening, but we are talking about something that we kind of went into a little bit in the first episode, but Angela has had a big change in life.
Massive.
She has, as she says, right-sized, not downsized.
I love that.
Yeah,
It is
right-sized.
right-sized.
To her new house. So she has moved into a gorgeous, like, it is a new build,
It's
right?
new build. It's
Yes,
fully
new
new.
build happens to be on a patch of land that was beside another house.
Yeah.
So, yes, we have right-sized because we're empty nesters.
Yeah, you've no
Empty nest.
Well, I have
Not
to
really.
say,
You're
for
full-time
an empty
daycare.
nest, it's a very
It's
busy.
a very busy empty nest. We do take a few fledglings in every now and then. Yes, a very busy empty
Like,
nest.
I have to say, I don't think people, like, I mean, I know we spoke about it before, but like, you have the nieces and the nephews or your grandkids, which is weird to say. That makes me very
I
old,
know.
Angela,
I know I
grandkids.
am.
You have a
getting
child
there.
who's 40.
The old lady is knocking on the door,
Yeah,
but I
she
ain't
is.
letting her
You're
in.
no,
I'm
you're
not
never.
letting her in.
But you mind those kids a lot.
I do. Now, I actually technically don't because they go to creche
Yeah.
and childminders,
Yeah.
but they do seem to
To
appear a lot.
gravitate in your house quite a
They
bit.
They
do.
like to be
Yeah.
in
But
Angie
they
and
like
Freddie's.
to be there because
Yeah.
it's a really welcoming house.
Even if you say so
and
yourself.
also
Even if I
free
say so myself.
childcare.
And free
Free childcare,
childcare,
yeah.
yes. And free wine.
Free wine, free
And a goodie
childcare.
tin. I took after Nan Mary.
Yeah,
I
my
have
nan.
the goodie tin.
Good old Nan Mary. So I suppose there's a few things about the move that I think are interesting. One is obviously, I genuinely, and I spoke about it with my sisters and I said it to Paul, never thought you were actually going to move.
Called your bluff.
I was
He's
like,
thought
she's
you
never
both
going to
weren't
move.
going to move.
I was like, it's never going to happen. I was like, great, and I'm excited for them and I'd be delighted for them to move, but they're never going to actually do it. Like, I really don't think they will. And you proved me very wrong.
Surprise.
Surprise.
And it also happened very fast.
It did.
Like
See,
once the ball rolled.
When I make my mind up on something,
Making my mind up.
there is no messing around. We
No.
put the foot down,
No.
pedal to the metal, and off we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it took a little bit longer than we thought because we couldn't find a house, but
Yeah.
we found
The perfect home.
perfect
The
house.
perfect home.
It is
Perfect house.
beautiful.
Yeah, and there's a few things with that move itself. One is obviously I didn't think you would ever do it. It was our family home that we grew up in.
Lots of memories.
Loads of memories, but also it was a thing. I don't know if I've spoken I have spoken bits about it on the pod, but obviously my nan, my mum's mum, was a huge part of our life, like a massive part of our life. She lived with us for the majority of her life. We built a granny flat. It was her house before it was ours. We moved into her house. We built a granny flat for Mary on the house. And she's been gone. How many years is she dead now?
10 years.
10 years.
2016, yeah. This is her
2016.
10th
You said
anniversary.
2010 the other day.
Yeah.
Something.
15.
2016.
2016.
Well, I was a year out.
Yeah,
I thought it
not
was
bad,
2014.
That is, and actually I should have remembered that because it was the year of the big benefit.
Yeah, sorry, I thought
Vegas thing.
2015
Yeah.
was Benefits Vegas.
So
But I think
basically-
you went to Vegas the year of 15 and 16. You went twice in a row.
Yeah. I went to Vegas
Now,
a
listen,
lot.
don't be arguing over it, lads.
Yeah.
Just get on with the stuff.
Listen, basically, Mary passed like over 10 years ago, but her house has always been there. So like the big thing about your move was one, that you guys were moving from our family home, which was one thing, but it was kind of like the final goodbye to Nan.
Well, in fairness, it's funny you should say that because the day I felt the most emotional was the last Tuesday. Now, I did go away for a week before we went on holidays.
did.
So at least I was all chilled and ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
But the night we had our last takeaway in the house, the night before we moved,
Yeah.
and we went into Mary's. I probably got a bit emotional talking about it, but we went into Mary's. Well, we called it Mary's, even though it was the granny flat, and it was completely empty.
Yeah.
And we all stood there, and it really was emotional because she was gone.
Yeah.
We really knew she was
Yeah,
gone.
and like her house is like her house is always a bit of a
A refuge, a child refuge
bit of a
from the
refuge.
nasty parents.
Yeah, so basically, anytime we'd have a row with mom or dad, or like
was
if they
quite
made
regular.
if they made a dinner that like we didn't love, which it's just normal kid stuff, we would be like, I'm going into Nan's, and
get the
one,
chips.
you'd bring the food into Nan's, and Nan would be like, put that in the bin, right? And she'd make you fresh chips and sausages from her world-renowned like old school frying pan, the one that just had like
Yeah.
the oil sitting there, like what a fire
It's
hazard.
nothing for your heart, Mark.
Listen,
me tell you,
cholesterol through the
lovely
roof.
fresh carrots in that stew that I've given you was really
Yeah,
much
no, but
more
it wasn't-
beneficial.
wasn't
for
for
the
me.
With the water rolling
Well,
off.
not for me, not for me. But no, I have to say, it was a weird thing, and I drove past the week after that you moved out, and the weirdest thing was I was like, someone else is living in that house now.
Yeah.
Is that not weird?
It is weird.
Have
But
you-
always remember, you bring all the memories with you.
Totally.
Yeah, very
We
true.
move on to the next chapter and we create more memories.
Yeah.
And we've fabulous memories from that house.
And it's
really
also
fabulous.
nice to pass on the love that you have had and the memories that you have had in the house for another family to create their own.
Well,
I
in
love
fairness,
that.
we could have got more money for the house,
I know.
but
Right,
it wasn't a family. Whereas
and
I
that's
knew
what you
this
wanted.
family really wanted it.
Yeah.
And they had 3 children.
Yeah.
And I really wanted them to be in a family home
Yeah.
and have the life that we had there.
Yeah.
And that made me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, I'm delighted with our new house.
The process itself, how do you feel about moving house, the actual move?
Ooh, not for the faint-hearted. We had,
Used to are too similar for me. Years
sorry.
are
It's my
too.
worst nightmare.
well, hold on, not only that, 35 years of memories. You must remember,
Sorry, you're being polite. 35 years of shite in the house.
well, in fairness, it wasn't shite at the time. It was only when I started looking at what I'd held on to
yeah.
that I realised it was shite.
Yeah.
Like I had your first birthday cards. I had your 21st birthday cards.
I mean,
I had your first
Everything.
notebooks.
did you put them all in the bin?
Well, I offered them to
No,
everybody.
You did the.
No,
you
we
did
did a
the
night
number.
each.
The
You had a
night.
night each.
Yeah.
And I brought down all the stuff I had held under the beds in the attic. Oh my God, is there room for rubbish? There was a lot of room for rubbish in that
Yeah,
house.
there was.
The attic. And anyway, we went through it all. And actually, we had some fun going through some of the stuff.
Yeah.
And
Some ex-boyfriend things were there.
some
There were.
ex-boyfriend things.
That was a bit awkward, but kind of hilarious.
As I was
Well,
sitting there
actually, there
drunk.
was a few ex-boyfriend
There
things.
was a
in
few,
Mark's
wasn't there?
house.
That's what we're
Oh,
saying.
I thought you were talking about mine.
so
No.
With
Ma-
mine too.
Ma-
Believe it or not, I did have
Sorry,
boyfriends
could I just
before
say,
marriage.
my mom has the weirdest relationship with one of her ex-boyfriends still to this day.
I know. Yeah.
He's integrated. He's now friends with my dad and my mom and all.
Yeah.
Guys, what's going
That's
on there?
what you call a really good friend.
Is it?
Controversial.
Controversial.
No, but so weird. So mom had like, there was a box. There was loads of stuff that actually, weirdly, that box under the bed was stuff that I had saved, like of different things and like programs of shows I had been in and like loads of different stuff. Notebooks from like when I was in school, you know, you used to like pass the notebook.
In fact,
That
I
kind of
did
stuff.
realise you did very little work in school, Mark.
Ma'am,
If
that
I
is
had
not a
known what was
surprise.
going on
That is not a
during
surprise.
those years, I would have put my foot down.
And like you were like so good in school, were you?
Well, I was better than you.
I mean,
By the looks of it, I didn't
mean-
pass a notebook around every day to a friend and write
Who was that
comments
friend
in it.
with, Mark?
what?
Who was that notebook with?
It was my friend Darren.
Yeah, and how is Darren doing?
And Darren is fine, I believe.
Darren has 4 children now.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
4
wow.
kids.
Boys.
4 kids. I
Oh.
actually seen her recently, Paul.
Oh, very good.
Met her at a show.
Yes, and I live quite near her.
Yeah,
so I
it's a-
see her
it's a weird
regularly.
thing, so
I see more of her than Mark does.
myself, Darren, Rebecca, Emer, Darren were all part of like a very tight group back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's weird, you know, you grow up and obviously grow apart from some friends.
Yeah.
And I haven't really seen Darren much anymore, which is very sad. But yeah, I actually seen her very recently and she's doing very well. She has 4,000 billion kids, which is
Yes.
lovely.
I'm-
But
Sorry,
that
go on.
house as well, Mark, in fairness,
Yeah.
all of your friends came to our house.
Oh,
Your
we were
house,
the-
though,
I
is
have to say-
always been a party house.
Yes.
Always
Yeah.
been a
we
party
we
house.
used to have parties after every show that we did,
Yeah.
cast parties. We'd do it all. And like, even like Sarah Byrne, who's a very good friend of mine who works in Driecht, like she and her now husband, who have like 3 kids together, they literally just used to be passed out drunk in our house all the time.
But don't I know?
Now they're so.
I
now they're
was
so
very amenable.
but now, to be
Mark's
fair, my friends were all very lovely. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yes, they were.
they drank. It was
I
Julie.
know,
Julie's
yeah.
friends were the problem.
Yeah.
And now your
They
friends
caused
are nearly
issues.
the same age as me, so I'm friends with them now.
Yeah,
as
because
well.
you've stopped aging.
I stopped aging at
stopped
about
aging.
32.
Yeah,
And my
Very
son is
lucky.
now older than me because he's nearly 40.
Very true.
So I have a question. What drew you to that house?
Well, we sold the house very quickly.
Oh, the new house.
The new house.
The new house. Okay.
And we were looking around. Number one, I didn't want any maintenance.
Yeah.
Mark he has every bit of me in his body genetically when it comes to house maintenance.
Yeah.
I had said to Fred, the next piece of wood that comes into this house will be a coffin to take me out
not the
because
first time
I
she
didn't
said
want to
it.
see another nail going into the wall.
Yeah.
So, and our house needed a little bit of work. So, I wanted something that needed no work. And I'd seen this house out on my walks as it was being built. It was built in 23. And I saw it going from the foundations up. And I always thought it looked quite contemporary. There was
Yeah,
something about
it
it.
is.
And when we were looking, we just couldn't find anything. Most things all needed work. And then that house was actually sold. It was sale agreed. And I was going by one day and I said, oh, that's up for sale again. So I said, Fred, will you come down and have a look at this house with me? I was drawn to it. And the minute I walked in, and the funny thing was Lily, my little granddaughter, was with me. And I tried to be real cool with the
Yeah.
auctioneers.
Yeah.
And Lily kept saying, Angie, will you buy this? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Please say you're going to buy it. I was going, I don't know, Lily. I'm just having a look. and I was trying to
can
be
I
cool.
tell you? We did go and view a house with you guys prior
Oh
to
my
I was
this.
having
God.
a moment. I was
Oh my
having a
God.
moment.
So mom and dad were like, we think
I
we
was
found
desperate.
the house.
I was
right?
desperate.
And this is where I was like, 1, this is never going to happen. And 2, I was like, are they losing their mind? Like, what's going on? We went to view a house with them, which is like this bungalow, right? It was a bungalow.
It was age-proofing, Mark.
Yeah, so mum and dad are obsessed with the age-proofing thing,
and
right?
Look, what you were looking for in this house, it had like some of the good bones,
Paul.
but the amount of work.
You're being very kind.
The
Can I
amount of
just
work.
tell people what about this house? Can we just tell them what we're talking about, right? We go to this house, the whole family, sisters, like it's
Everyone.
to schedule us all to be there is a bit of a nightmare anyway. I'll hold for a second. It's fine. Sorry, we're just waiting for the Domino's man to deliver the food for Ange and Fred.
We'll do 4 minutes and then we'll
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah. Just want to wait till that stops.
Yeah. I've
No tip. Dad, we'll do it on the app. We'll do it on the app, Dad. We'll do it on the app. Do we do the tip on the app? Did you close the door? Fred's like, it was a tip. It's modern day, Fred. We did the tip on the app.
Okay, right.
Okay, give us 2 seconds, Dad, and then we'll crack into the food. So to give context on this house, it took a lot to get us all there to go and see it. We arrive, and I'm like outside. I'm like cute little bungalow. Ange and Fred are obsessed with the age-proofing situation, and then we step inside, and I realize my parents have lost their minds. Right?
We were desperate. We were getting desperate.
I was full on Grand Designs renovating this place.
No,
from top
like
to
there was
toe.
no
There was a
other,
lot.
There was no other option but to knock this place down. Like they might as well have just bought a plot of land and built a house from scratch. It was
I'm
so
really
bad.
interested to
I
see
can't
what
tell
they
you
do
how bad
with
it was.
now.
But also, so the man was like, and there's a bathroom outside. No. Sorry, Mum and Dad had already been to see this multiple times.
Yeah.
So then I go out to like the outhouse. There's like an outhouse at the
I
back.
had a vision. Doesn't
Which
often
is like,
happen. I had a vision.
They were like, kept talking about this outhouse, but it was like a concrete shed with just like breeze blocks. Like the whole thing was built. And Mum was like, and there's a bathroom out here in the outhouse in the next room. Yeah. I was like, and I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to take it all in. I'm like, oh, okay. And I go into the bathroom. There was not a bathroom. They had plumbed a toilet into the outhouse. Breeze blocks everywhere, not a tile to be seen. Just a random toilet and a toilet roll holder.
That was
with
used.
toilet roll in it.
So they were using
So it was obviously where this man went out to do his morning poo. And Mom was like, there's a bathroom here. I'm like, there's not a bathroom, Angela. There's a toilet, a plumbed toilet. That's it.
And well, needless to say, that finished very quickly. We all walked out and said, right, that's the end of that. That vision is gone.
Thankfully, we're
but
very
also
honest
from where
family.
you ended up to where you were looking
Oh
was
my
night
God.
and day.
I have to say you were right. You
you
were
think
It was a
definitely
panic
right.
that you were going on.
I was desperate. Yeah, I was going. I have to find something, and I could see it had potential. Now, where we were going to live while the potential happened,
I have no idea.
I don't know. But anyway, very stressful. Moving house
very
overall,
stressful.
very stressful.
Yeah. Any top tips for anyone moving house who has lived somewhere for like a really long time and is now going to move home, right size, whatever it might be? What's your number one tip?
My number one tip is do the death clear out.
Death
Get
clears.
Yeah,
rid
clear
of
out.
everything so that when you die, you have one container with everything in
Sorry,
it.
I didn't
You have-
realize the death clear out was actually for your death. Okay, cool.
Well, I kind of had this idea that if we died tomorrow, like I am, there was an awful lot of shit to clear out of that house, and none of you wanted it. And I had files everywhere. I had the will, I had the enduring power of
Did you
attorney.
keep the will?
Oh, I kept the it's all
Okay,
in
great.
one box, and the
Okay.
deeds of the house.
Okay, it's
Now,
all
the
there.
deeds are with the
Stunning.
solicitor now, but I had the deeds of the other house. So I have one box where everything is with all my wishes and everything I
else
want.
can be burnt.
And everything else was burnt. Every ornament I had, every bit of Galway crystal and awards
Thank
that we
God.
won, they're all gone. So when we're gone,
I know there's some stuff that you brought to the new
Now,
house.
can I just say,
No,
you heard it here
there's-
first. Do the death
Death
clear
clear
out.
out.
And what that is
Clear out.
like the clear out of what we would bin if we were to clear out your house if you were
Absolutely.
dead.
I did it for you.
Okay, I get it now.
I did
I
it
get
for
it.
you.
Yeah,
Now,
I get
the
it.
only thing is I'm now beginning to realise, because I have a bigger attic than I thought, I'm starting to miss some of that stuff. But I'll just replace it.
Would
I'll
you stop?
replace it.
Yeah.
I will replace
Don't
it
worry.
with more modern shite.
More
be-
modern shite.
There'll
Yes.
be another death clear out when you actually die. So
This
don't worry.
is what I'm very excited about, your new designing era. Because the look and feel so far is very different,
It's very modern.
It is
which
very
I'm
modern.
really enjoying.
Well,
Are
you're
you enjoying it though?
I'm enjoying it, but I don't like doing it.
Okay.
But I have the wonderful assistance of your husband.
Yes. And you can take him
I have
anytime.
to, I have to describe the panic of going into a furniture shop. I'm not a great shopper. Now, luckily, Paul had sent me 3 potential.
Let's just hold on. Not a great furniture shopper, but you're a pretty good shopper. I'd say.
Yeah,
Yes, so yeah, pretty good. All designer stuff. But anyway, but it has to be in a sale. That aside, Paul gave me 3 potential settees. He measured up and everything for me, so that was great. So we went out to the shop. Easy Living Interiors. Am I allowed to say those?
You can say
Easy
whatever you
Living
want to.
Interiors.
I'm
We
We
went
not
Easy
getting
Living.
paid for this. This is not a paid partnership.
Okay.
That's okay. Not a paid
not getting paid.
partnership. Not hashtag
Angela,
ad.
you never know. This could be the start of
I
your.
don't have a hashtag ad or anything. No paid partnership. I just went out and I went in and I walked around and I said to Fred, I'm feeling anxious.
Yeah.
There's just too much stuff.
Yeah.
There was stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
So I went up
hard.
to the little man and I said, come here, little man, can you help me here? Little man. See here. He was actually very small. He was nearly as small as me, and that's pretty small. And I said, do you have any of these settees?
Yeah.
He said, oh, yes, madam, come up. And he went up and I said, I have to sit on them. So I sat on the first one. I said, no, that's not comfortable. Sat on the second one. That was nice. Looked at the third one. Didn't even. So went back and said, right, I'll take 2 of them. That was it.
You're
The
literally
man-
like Goldilocks
Goldilocks.
and the 3 bears.
The man was so happy.
That one was too
He had to do nothing.
Nothing.
And he sold me 2 settees like that. And then I was out and I went, oh God, that's
Yeah.
done. Great.
Yeah.
Then you sent me pictures of other things, which now I did order them online myself.
We've done a very good
Yeah,
job.
it's been
and
a
we're
good
being
collaboration.
very-
I just sent, they came then and then I
Yeah.
had more of a panic and I was
I know.
going, oh, these tables are beautiful. These little nested tables. But what am I to do with them?
Yeah.
So and I have my lamps ordered and they're
Yeah.
coming. So then you have to come out and show me where to put them.
Yes.
Yeah. Paul will
So
do that.
I'm
will.
doing well.
We
and
are doing well.
I'd be lost without you, Paul. You're doing a fabulous
Thank
job.
you.
He is
Thank
great.
you.
Okay, I have one last question before we wrap
Right.
up this gorgeous hot take, which is for moving day itself. Any recommendations for people? How do you manage? Because it's a chaotic situation. Any advice for people out there?
Well, considering that I gave you advice when you were moving from your last home, that the 2 cannot be done in one day.
Yeah.
So
We
what
didn't
you
take that
do
advice.
is you didn't take that advice.
No.
So what I did was we moved everything early in the morning and we booked into a hotel.
Yes.
So we booked into the hotel. So our house went through
Yeah.
and then we did,
Actually,
he reckoned,
that's a really nice
Yeah,
way
it
to
is.
do it
Yeah.
because the day is stressful.
yeah. And then it was, now in fairness, thanks to my 3 adorable children, they actually paid for movers.
Oh,
for
yeah,
us.
we did.
Oh, yeah.
We did.
That
Danny
was
the
our
mover.
gift, and that is huge tip.
amazing.
Oh.
He was just
If you can afford to do it, it is
Oh,
game
it's
changing.
absolutely.
Yeah. And it is like, look, it's not cheap to do, but it is like logistically such a relief to have that support and people who do that for their job. They know how to package
he
everything up.
was amazing.
Yeah.
Bish
They're
bash
in
bong.
and out.
They were
Done.
out,
They do it
everything
all the
done.
time.
I just went and
Yeah.
left him for the morning actually.
Yeah.
So that all went,
And also quite handsome men.
Oh, very handsome
all
man.
every
handsome
one
men.
of them are very
Yeah,
handsome.
very handsome
Got
men.
on very well with them. We had a great laugh.
I'm
Actually.
sure you did.
Yeah, well, you know
Angela.
me. I always have a bit of a crack. I like the boys. I love the boys. So then the second thing was we got a call about 2:00 to say, look, unlikely that it was going to go through today. So I didn't hang around, rang the hotel and said, sorry, can we have another night? We're homeless.
Amazing.
So we booked a
Brilliant.
second night and
Done.
then our keys, we did get the keys at 5:00 and I said, bottle of wine, go to bed and we'll start
deal
at
with it
9
all
o'clock
tomorrow.
in the morning.
Amazing.
Lovely.
So
Lovely.
that's my top tip.
Well, we are very excited for you in your new home.
And the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I got to spend.
I'll be back for an update.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed this ride.
we actually have been we've been over to the house. We actually spent Christmas there this year, which was
Yeah.
lovely. And yeah, we are loving your new gorgeous
That
home.
didn't feel
so-
weird. It felt really
No, it felt
homely.
lovely. It
But
felt
you
like
see,
your
it's
house.
the people in it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
For
It
sure.
actually felt like our house
Yeah.
very, very quickly.
Yeah, I agree. Well, listen, we are so delighted that we were having you as the opening act, our first guest on season 4 of the Glow Home.
Very
So,
disappointed for your listeners.
No, You are highly requested, Angela. Highly requested.
I'll be back by popular demand.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have a little bite to eat and we will see you guys in the next episode. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and we'll be back. It'll be just lovely, me and Paul next week, and then we'll have another gorgeous guest the following week.
Woohoo! We will see you then.
See you then. Bye guys. Thank you.